Alright, for those of you who aren't keeping up with what's taking place, and those of you who are not aware of who I am or what I do and how I view things, should understand this. I view politicians, whether they're Republicans or Democrats or independents, I view officials in the regulatory agencies, in law enforcement and the judicial system. I view state agencies and state politicians, and I view the corporations and the wealthy, like the Koch brothers, like the Mercers, like Adelson, and the guy, that idiot from Starbucks, and the guy that owns Bezos, and that fucking criminal moron from Facebook, Google, GM, Ford. I view all of these, and the people that invest in these companies, the ones that hold large shares, which are basically people that have traditionally held monetary power, like the Vanderbilts and those other, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and all those, and they're still around. And if you think they're not, you're wrong. The Buffetts and so on, and the newer money Buffett and all those others. These are the people that are investing. These are the people who are the enemy of all life on the planet. And so recently, Democracy Now!, actually the 28th, I just watched it. So the Supreme Court has handed down a dictate, an edict, basically stating that if you're a criminal politician, like the Republicans and the corporate Democrats, that you can basically make sure that you can disenfranchise a vast majority of the people, and that even though you have less electoral support, you can hold the majority of power, whether you're in state or whether you're in the state house or the federal. So basically, that means they can suppress the vote. They can gerrymander it to the point where they draw up these ridiculous maps and basically, cut out the vast majority of each state's population and center it just on those that they know will vote for them, and basically, take out polling stations and target people so that they can't vote. Now, the U.S. loves the U.S. criminal political system and the power structure loves to say that everybody is a dictator, everybody else is a dictator, that they rigged the rig elections, and they do all that. But that's exactly what's taking place now. And that's because you have a bunch of criminals in the Supreme Court. Because that's what they are, criminals. They've always been criminally negligent, but they are now out and out criminals. You have these ones saying that descendants, writing out these dissents. But you know what? They should be saying, no, you can't do this because you're breaking the laws. And they should be saying, no, 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 no. But they haven't. This is why we have money in politics. This is why we have corporations and the wealthy who are embezzling and stealing and thieving money, pillaging and plundering us at home and abroad. This is why we have Americans going out to fight wars of aggression so that they can make money, so that our young Americans can go out and die and become murderers and killers, come back all fucked up, live out in the street. They are the very definition of Satan and the devil. They are liars. They are the epitome of evil. And this is goes well beyond the United States. It's all across Europe. It's all across the West. The United States and the West loves to export these sort of evils everywhere so that they can have control. The U.S. is now no longer an alleged dictatorship. It has become a full-blown dictatorship, a full-blown authoritarian. And we will all get it. But most of all, it will be people like myself, people who are black, who are brown, who are indigenous, like the American indigenous population. It will be all of those who think in a compassionate way, who are progressive, true progressives, who are on the left. We will be targeted. It's time to stop being silent. It's time to do as I've been saying over and over. Put fear into them. Make them understand that their time is up, that their lives are worthless. I don't know how else to put it. This always happens. And that's because we have bought into this non-violence. Not all lives are created equal. And there's a double entendre in there. Because the lives of the criminals with power can be the beasts. And are the beasts that they accuse us of being. I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say.